Bowman Auto Group pace truck to the infield, first of 5 heats for the Fremont Fence and Guardrail 305 sprints. 41 cars strong tonight. Leads the charge into turns 1 and 2. Logan Monjou takes a run to his outside. Here comes Casey Ziebold on the bottom of the racetrack. Jimmy McGrath Jr. off the backstretch, back on the racetrack as he runs to her outside. John Ivey leads lap 1 over Logan Monjou, side by side for the 3rd spot. Jimmy McGrath Jr. in the 5 Junior, the X15 at Casey Ziebold. Randy Rubel runs in that 5th spot. It's been all John Ivey in this one. Battle shaping up for second, though. Logan Monjou in the 3M down on the bottom of the racetrack. Jimmy McGrath Jr. to the high side. Cross flags go in the air. 4 in, 4 to go. Been all John Ivey since the drop of the green flag. Good race shaping up for second now, though. Logan Monjou, Jimmy McGrath Jr., and Casey Ziebold. Ziebold's found something on the bottom of the racetrack as she moves to the inside of Jimmy McGrath and takes the 3rd spot. Sets her sights on Logan Monjou. Look at Casey Ziebold and the X15 on the bottom of the racetrack. Jimmy Leeser stops in turn 4 to bring out the caution. Here comes Casey Ziebold, bottom of the racetrack. The inside of Logan Monjou. Top 2 redraw, keep that in mind as she takes the 2nd spot, 3 and 4 to the white flag. Monjou gonna go up top. She pulls away from him down the backstretch. Checker flag gonna fall for John Ivey. Casey Ziebold comes home second, 3rd. Logan Monjou, final transfer spot to Jimmy McGrath Jr. Second of 5 heats for the 305 sprints. And 3 heats of the late models. Be 2 B mains in the 410 sprints and 2 B mains in the 305s and a B main in the late models as well. Paul Weaver, Dustin Stroop. Power into turn number 1. Stroop up in front of Weaver off the racetrack. That opens the door for Jamie Miller. The thriller, Jamie Miller, up to the 2nd spot. He'll bring along the 19R of Steve Rando into 3rd. Paul Weaver trying to battle back into 1W. Run out of real estate real quick off that backstretch. Dustin Stroop in charge of this one. Out of turn number 2, Jamie Miller in 2nd, Steve Rando 3rd, Paul Weaver the 4th and final transfer spot. String out down the backstretch. Down to complete lap number 5. Dustin Stroop, Jamie Miller, Steve Rando, Paul Weaver, Austin Black, Chris Smith, and David Hoppus. Flag will be in the air out of turn 4 for Dustin Stroop. Looking strong, pulling away from Jamie Miller. Miller may be saving the car a little bit, and all he has to do is finish top 2 for that redraw spot. 4 for the final time, picking up the heat race win. Going to be Dustin Stroop. Jamie Miller comes home second. Steve Randall in third. Paul Weaver moves into tonight's main. Hammer dropped in turn 4, green out for heat race 3. Dustin Dinan. DJ Foose lead the charge into turns 1 and 2. Seth Schneider up to the third spot. Big slide job for the lead. DJ Foose on Dustin Dinan, who crosses over, leads lap number 1. Foose in second, Seth Schneider in third, Brendan Torok. That final transfer spot. Logan Reel in fifth, Brandon Moore in sixth. Brandon Moore up to challenge Logan Reel now for the fifth spot. As here comes Seth Schneider to the inside of DJ Foose. He'll take the second position down the backstretch. Dustin Dinan pulling away. Battle is for second. Seth Schneider, DJ Foose, Brendan Torok complete your top 4. They string out down the backstretch. 2 to go in this one. Fast pace set by Dustin Dinan. White flag in the air one more time around. It's been all Dustin Dinan. Seth Schneider from 4th to 2nd. DJ Foose in 3rd. Brendan Torok, that final transfer spot as the checkered flag falls for Dustin Dinan. Seth Schneider will come home 2nd. 3rd, DJ Foose. Brendan Torok, the final transfer spot. Logan Reel, Brandon Moore, Brayton Harrison, and James Sam complete the field. Out for heat race number 4. Chad Wilson leads the charge into 1 and 2. Jackson Sabito in second. Here comes Zach Kramer. And that purple and white 8K on the move. Lane Keckler now moves into the 3rd spot. Sabito fights back 3 wide for 3rd. Keep an eye on the 28 of Sean Valenti, who started scratch in this heat race, or was scheduled to start scratch. He is up to 4th and looking for more after getting into the turn 4 wall in qualifying. The 28 car on the move. Chad Wilson up front of this one. Zach Kramer in second. The battle is for 3rd. Blaine Keckler and Sean Valenti. Valenti hangs on off the racetrack, back on, holds on to that 4th and final transfer spot. There's the cross flags, 4 in, 4 to go. Oh, hang on the high side of turn 4. Yellow, 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 yellow. Final transfer spot. Single file pass at Truckworks of Ohio. Restart cone, green out. Valenti going to go right to the cushion in 1 and 2. Can't make it stick. Opens the door for Jackson Sabito to slide into the 4th spot. He'll bring along Mike Moore. Chad Wilson pulling away out front of this one. Zach Kramer in second. Blaine Keckler in third. The battle is for that final transfer position. Jackson Sabito, Mike Moore, and Sean Valenti. One more time around. Here comes Mike Moore racing the inside of Sabito. Sabito slams the door in 1 and 2. Out of turn 4, taking the heat race wing, going to be Chad Wilson. Second Zach Kramer third. Glenn Keckler in race for the final transfer spot. It's for Jackson Sabito. Green flag out. Bradley Bateson takes charge down the backstretch. Young Jimmy McCune Jr. into that second spot. Tyler Schulich in third. Daniel Hoffman in the fourth position. Matt Foose from the tail up to fifth in the 2F in one lap. Foose to the outside of Hoffman for that fourth and final transfer spot. Foose from the tail up to fourth as Bradley Bateson pulls away down the backstretch. Here comes Tyler Schulich to challenge Jimmy McCune Jr. for the runner-up position. Cross flags in the air, 4 in, 4 to go. Bradley Bateson. Tyler Schulich now into the second spot. McCune tries to fight back to the inside. Nearly a 3-second lead for Bradley Bateson down the backstretch through turns 3 and 4. Tyler Schulich from fourth to second. Jimmy McCune in third. From 8th to 4th, Matt Foose. Foose the outside of McCune for the third spot. He'll take it out of turn 4. White flag in the air for Bradley Bateson. Nearly 3-second lead. Tyler Schulich in second, Matt Foose from last to third, Jimmy McCune Jr. in fourth, Daniel Hoffman, Steve Watts, Drew Seifert. Checker flag out of turn 4 for Bradley Bateson. Tyler Schulich second, Matt Foose third, Jimmy McCune Jr. puts it in the show. In that fourth spot, Daniel Hoffman, Steve Watts, Drew Seifert, Trevor St. Clair complete the field.